3 reasons to believe that yes, DNA code does contain its own language. I made a video called 3 Reasons to Believe DNA Alone Destroys the Evolution Theory. So this video is just addressing reason number 1, that yes, DNA does contain its own original language and code, not given by humans. Reason number 1, let's talk about what is a language. A language is a communication system using a set of symbols, rules to connect those symbols, and meaning. So when you put those symbols or letters into a set of rules that make, I don't know, words, that we should be able to interpret meaning from them. The way I can tell you right now that DNA, yes, has its own language that we didn't create is because we can read it like a book. When there's an embryo in a little petri dish, hasn't even been implanted yet, but yes, it's a baby. Just like we talked about, DNA does not develop over time. It develops in an instant in its complete form, the moment of conception, the moment of fertilization. So in a little petri dish, an embryo has the full DNA code. Now, obviously, different features haven't been turned on yet as the baby hasn't developed far enough, but the entire code is there, which is why we can look at a baby in a petri dish and say, oh, this is a boy or a girl. Oh, this child will have blue eyes or brown eyes. We can tell you everything about that child when it's still an embryo in a petri dish because we can read the language, because we can read the code. It's an instruction manual that we're reading. Number 2, so obviously DNA has a different language, but just like everything in a different language, we translate it into our language so we can read it and we can understand it. So you take this new language, say we found a book in Spanish, and yes, obviously then we're gonna change the Spanish words and all the Spanish letters to match the words and letters that we read and understand in English. That doesn't mean we created the language just because we assigned English letters and English words when we translated it. It still was a book created originally in Spanish, but yes, we translated it. So this argument that we gave DNA its letters, that's just what it's called when you have to translate a language that you didn't know into a language you do know so you can read it. The number 3 is that clearly there is intent and meaning behind these symbols and words written on DNA code. When we read DNA code and we know that there's meaning intent behind the code, which is how we know the gender or the eye color before those features are present. We know that there is a specific language, and even more importantly, we know that that specific language was created by a mind.